Today is a day where I don't understand anything at motorsports. I mean, Q1 and Q2 was incredibly difficult, and honestly, I mean, we cannot change the car, so the car was what it was. But then getting to Q3, I managed to put a lap together. I was very proud of the lap, but I had no idea that this will give me pole position, and it's just crazy. I'm extremely happy.
Surprisingly not that annoyed, just because I'm a bit dumbfounded at what happened in Q3. The conditions changed a lot, and yeah, my first lap of Q3, I wasn't that surprised that it was not good enough. Well, I mean, I was surprised that it was good enough at that point, but I felt like there was a lot to improve on it because, yeah, just some corners were pretty out of control. But then the second lap, I tried to peg things back a bit, and it felt much more under control, but it was just slower. So some things to analyze there, because I think clearly both of us struggled in Q3. So yeah, it's a bit of a surprise.
I don't know why we struggled so much. The wind changed into Q3 and we went like 6 tenths slower. So a little bit weird. We seem to have a much bigger hit than than everyone else. So yeah, I don't know why. I don't know if we're more sensitive to the wind than others in the car or something. But yeah, I mean, we both made a lot of mistakes in Q3 run 1. We both thought we did a much better Q3 run 2 lap, but we were still just slow. So for some reason, yeah, the wind changed, and that made our car just too difficult to drive.
Yeah, I think as always, if you're P4 and half a tenth off, it's always like, what if? And I made a bit of a mistake. Really weird session. Everybody went so much slower in Q3, so I'm not going to kick myself too much, as I went a tenth slower and the majority went about 3 or 4 tenths slower. So P4 compared to yesterday and this morning is clearly a big step forward.
Since FP1 we felt competitive and a very different layout than Spa. 7 days ago we were in the last row of the grid, and now we are 5th and 6th. So yeah, huge change. So we need to understand why and hopefully learn what was benefiting the car here, and we can yeah, take these lessons into the next Grand Prix.
I mean, I don't know, you can always maybe say get a bit more here, a bit more there. Super tight, only a 10th off pole, so yeah, it was just nice to drive all session, all weekend, and yeah, great result for the team.
It's that type of special day we have, not very often, but you know, again, Q3, I'm extremely happy. I think the team did an amazing job. It has been a very special weekend for me, this one, because I think it was one of the worst starts of a weekend I had in FP1, in FP2, with how comfortable with the car and how I was driving. I think, you know, was not matching very well on Friday, and being able to, you know, change the car all over the place and putting the confidence back in and putting the laps together in Quali was extremely important.
Tried a lot as a team, and unfortunately, yeah, nothing really helped our balance. It's really difficult to explain how, yeah, we suddenly just this weekend then suddenly just had a lot of difficulties with the car. Just no grip on the front, in the rear. Difficult to balance it out. Yeah, it's a bit of a mystery at the moment.
It's good to be in Q3. It's been to be honest, quite a difficult weekend so far. So it's good to at least be in the 10. But to be honest, it wasn't an amazing lap. In general, I think the conditions changed a bit through Quali and kind of went away from us a little bit. So yeah, it's a bit of a shame. We missed out on probably a couple of spots there. But it's tricky conditions for everyone.
Yeah, I literally went in the grass on my best lap, so there's not much to say. I lost a lot of time there, and that was it.
With the car, has it been that you've had to fight it on the absolute limit, or was it just a little tiny mistake that you kind of just pushed a bit too hard?
The car felt nice the whole session, and then the wind picked up massively in Q3, and it was not fun to drive, but it's the same for everyone, so I just made a mistake.
I'm just useless.
So say again?
I'm just useless.
But that is it, obviously the
It
that.
is.
What?
Just drove terribly. It is what it is.
Was it? Do you just not feel comfortable in the car in that part of Quali? Did something change?
Nothing changed.
The last lap I had no rear end. The grip was completely gone, and already from turn 1 I had a massive slide, and then it just went worse and worse during the lap, and yeah, I don't really know what to say. It's obviously it's quite annoying because confidence was good, and yeah, just once again things didn't go our way.
Sliding around, I think pretty much that's it. The grip normally we should get is not there, and it's probably something we are missing completely. That's the main thing that we're missing, and we try to find that in the race week, but unfortunately we couldn't. So yeah.